Hello, we are going to share today how to find equation of a straight line given a certain direction. What this means? There are two directions. Let's start when we are given a parallel line. If the point A, there are many possibilities to draw lines through A. You can draw many as possible. It is infinity lines through A. But if you have one point and say that draw a line which is parallel to this one, there is only one option. You can only draw a line which is parallel to that one. There is only one line which is parallel to this one. Now, this given direction, it has a certain equation. It is a known equation. Let's take like 2x plus 5. This is a known. We don't know its equation. We start by considering the general form mx plus c. If the lines are parallel, there is a theorem to use. We parallel lines are, or they have, same gradient. This is the theorem. Whenever you see that the lines are parallel, get that they have same what? Gradient. Same gradient means what? There is a known gradient and the gradient from the known equation. We can get a gradient here. Remember, gradient is the coefficient of x when y is the subject, when the coefficient of y is 1, or when y is expressed in terms of x. Here, y is 1, coefficient of y is 1, so the gradient is 2. This is known gradient, or gradient from known equation. The gradient here is m. As they say that they have the same gradient, it means that even here gradient will be what? 2. From now, a known equation, we are starting getting some information. It's that the equation which is mx plus c now becomes 2x plus c. And you are remaining to find by finding the constant term. How do we find constant term? The same. Just let's say that this point given A has the coordinates 2, 4. We are going to write equation which passes through the point 2, 4 and parallel to that one. I will use now this point here 2, 4 to get the constant term. Y, I will replace it by 4. C, x will be replaced by 2, the x, plus c, then I work out. It means 4, I'll get 4, which is equal to 2 times 2 is 4, plus c. Then 4 minus 4 equals to c, I'll get that now c is equal to 0. If c is equal to 0, my full equation becomes y is equal to, gradient is 2x plus 0, which is 2x. The point, the equation y equal to 2x, it shows that when x is 0, y also is 0. It means that it passes through origin point 0, 0. That is the line which will pass through 0, 0. I think by summary, how to write equation when you are given a paraline, you get this the gradient of known equation. You use it in a known equation with given point. Now you replace to get the constant term, and then you write what? Equation of line. Second type, when you are given now a perpendicular line. I have now, we are given a perpendicular line. Let's say that we have a point 2, 4, and there is a line here. They need us to write equation which is perpendicular. Perpendicular means that they are forming 90 degrees between. This is known equation. Let's say y equal to 2x plus 5. This is a known. Y equal to mx plus c. How do we find equation of this unknown equation which is passing through 2, 4? We need to take this theorem. If two lines are perpendicular, the product of their slope or gradient is -1. It can be stated as the gradient of a perpendicular line is an opposite reciprocal value of the given gradient. You will use one of the two. They will give the same. Now, let's find the gradient. From known equation, gradient is 2. Let us use the first theorem. There is known equation and unknown equations gradient. This m and 2. Their product is 2 times m. It must be equal to -1. Then m is -1 over 2. This is the gradient of unknown. Then y equal to mx plus c, it becomes y equal to -1 over 2x plus c. Using the second theorem, gradient is 2. Its opposite, additive opposite, is -2. Then the reciprocal of -2 is 1 over -2, which is -1/2. You see, this gradient is the same as this one, and we replace in mx plus c. It becomes. The next step now is to calculate the constant. This was the way that you can find the gradient given a perpendicular line. You can use opposite, reciprocal, additive opposite, or you can use the product of gradient. Let us now find the C. C. We use y, which is equal to -1/2 x plus c. The point was 2, 4. This is x, this is y. I replace 4, -1/2 into 2 plus c. I can simplify here, is possible. It is 4 equal to -1 plus c. Then 4 plus 1 equals to c. C is equal to 5. After getting c, I replace everything. We replace now the c in equation. We get -1/2 x plus 5. This is equation of line. But this final equation can have different forms. Other people prefer to put this one on common denominator. This is 1x plus 10, and you write -x plus 10/2. It is also an equation. Or people can develop this one, cross multiply. You get 2y, which is equal to -x plus 10. When you bring everything in one side, you get 2y plus x minus 10 equals to 0. These are different forms that this line can appear, but any, it is a good answer. Now, this is how to find equation of a straight line when you are given a perpendicular line. You find the reciprocal, either use the first theorem, perpendicular lines gradient multiplied to -1, or you use opposite reciprocal, the given gradient. You replace as well, and after you use the coordinate of the given point to get the constant term as we calculated it. Finally, you replace c and the gradient in one equation to get the full equation. Thank you for listening us. We are still waiting the comments. Any lesson you want us to share with you, we are ready. Just put the comment down, we will answer. We are there for you. Bye.